like a total baboose. I left my microphone and a headset in the hotel room. Do not watch this video. This is just a filler video for YouTube, because YouTube will really mess with you if you do not post a video every day. Watch the sub count go down every day. I'm on Maui. Like, well, Bianca, why don't you just make better videos and your sub count would go up? Well, I'm just that's not what good videos are not what I'm about. There are many channels on YouTube that specialize in good videos. I wish I had a zoom on this, because there is one fine little wahine in a thong right ahead of me. I don't know if you can see this, or I'll get in trouble by YouTube. Anyway, so this is just a filler video, just to the way the algorithm works is, if you just don't, you got to feed the algorithm. So it is a brutal, savage animal. So this is Maui. I was actually watching some diversity in comics videos up in my room, and it is he was doing BB free, and I actually felt bad for Gabby Rivera. That is BB free 1 and 2, and I read 1 and I was ticked off when I saw that he did number 2, and at the time I'm overseas, because Gabby Rivera is a cringe farmer. I mean, she grows her own cringe, and we harvest it. So I thank her for that. But I read BB Free 1, and I saw the review for BB Free 2, and I felt bad for the girl, because everything he said about her feels accurate. Like it's a Sesame Street syndrome, where she just wants to hug somebody. And it's also, I don't know if it's exactly failing upwards, because she's going from a bigger company to a smaller company, but it's not, I mean, she shouldn't even be in the industry. Why is that flag at half mast? Anyway, I gotta fill 10 minutes of this BS. I don't know the new rules on YouTube. I'm surprised I'm still there. There is actually good bodyboarding and surfing down that way, because I guess the waves got to break a little bit further out. I'm one of the many a-holes on this beach with a camera and a friggin' mount. I get one of those chest-mounted gimbals. Those things are awesome. You know, sitting here, it all feels like all this stupid comic books drama. It just feels fucking ridiculous. I don't know if YouTube will punish me for that. YouTube feels kind of ridiculous too. I mean, except for all the people who are making a living doing it. I feel kind of bad for them, because YouTube cannot be counted on. You can't rely on the rules, and I think everyone knew that going into YouTube. But there are some people who are, you know, they quit whatever jobs they had to do that, and I thought, oh yeah, I know YouTube won't be around forever, and there's, you know, can't have faith and rely on it. But it's like, so you quit your job for the past 3 years, you're doing YouTube, people were making a decent living as a substitute job, and you realize, well, yeah, but it's not. Is it going to be here next year for a lot of people? No, probably not. Anyway, where's I going with this? I don't know. Comicsgate convention on Maui. I feel like I'm doing my part as Edwin Boyette. I don't even know if this is filming. I can't even see the screen. It's so friggin' out there. Is it filming? Oh. In Oahu, at least, I go to Hawaii pretty often. In Oahu, at least, they have these booze cruises. Probably outside of Waikiki, if I remember right. I don't remember. Right? It's been a while. You go on these cruises, and I remember I forget, I was in high school and I went on one, and the guy just kept feeding me beers, just Coors after Coors after Coors, and finally, after like 9 beers, well, I think I had enough. I'm okay. I actually wasn't blind drunk, but I guess that's why they call it Blues Cruise. Actually, if you come to Hawaii, wintertime is a pretty good time to come. Everything's a lot quieter. It's just not so insanely packed. My cousins come from Oahu, and they fly over here because they all work in the hotel industries. So they get free flights, free hotels for them, and then discounts for us. So they are just hopping on a plane from Oahu to Maui for like 2 days. Stay in a hotel for free, and I'll show you the hotel they get. It's oceanside with their own private lanai, is that what it's called? I want to say balcony, but I don't know what it's called, lanai or something. And that's just because they're all in the industry. So anyone in the hotel industry is just getting these incredible deals. Even we got a discount on our hotel. It's phenomenal. I just feel like there should be sunblock warnings. They have dangerous surf warnings, and they have little red flags if the tide is too strong or something like that. They should have little signs. Say, hey, howdy, put on some sunblock. You're Irish or you're whatever. You're not used to this sun, unless you're Portuguese. Oh, I had this hysterical idea. I was telling my buddy this. What if you had like a hidden camera show? I said I just wanted to go up to people and say, oh, hey, man, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? Oh, my God, you got so fat. What happened? To, really, really fat people walking around the beach and all that. And then say, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. Just, I think of these things, and I think they're so goddamn funny when I think of them. And when I tell my friend, he knows my sense of humor. He thinks they're funny, too. But somehow when I say it on camera, I realize I sound like a giant asshole. And I'm really not. I know a lot of these YouTube videos, I may come across sounding like a total jerk-off. I'm not. If you met me, you'd think, you're not like you are on YouTube. You're not actually Stalin. No, I'm sweet. I'm really sweet. Maybe at the convention I'll meet somebody. Anyway, these are some of the other islands. I don't know what to call them. Molokai and Lanai or something. And then there's a little atoll. You can take your boat out and snorkel and all that kind of stuff. I like the part of the ocean where it goes from these. I don't know if this camera's probably not picking it up, but you can see the green, and then underneath it you can see the slight variation in color for the coral. And then if you see way over there where the waves are surfable because they're breaking further out. I used to boogie board a little bit. I was not a big surfer, but I did boogie board. I remember one weekend I went out, go get hit by a man-o-war, Portuguese man-o-war. It is a jellyfish, I guess. I don't know if it's technically a jellyfish, but get hit by this Portuguese man-o-war. They're jellyfish with long tentacles, and they'll wrap around your leg and it's like bee stings, but a lot of them. And you've got to put acid on them, so you can either urinate on them or put soda on them or whatever, orange juice. Urine works pretty well, vinegar, whatever. Anyway, but the waves are so good, and then the next day I go back, get hit by another Portuguese man-o-war. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So note to self, if there's a man-o-war in the water, wear, I don't know, some kind of wetsuit or something, or just, maybe there's like a lycra sweatpants or something, because waves are good, but man-o-war are a real pain in the ass. What was I saying? Let me see how much time I got here. I feel bad for people who put videos on in the background and they just let them play and stuff, because you're not getting a very good video. Some people are entertaining off script. It's definitely not me. Believe it or not, on script I think off script I come across as more of an a-hole, and on script I have to tone it down a little bit. Oh, anyway, so what about like a hidden camera show where you couldn't have the fat person not be in on it. It'd have to be hidden cameras, the fat person, victim, quote unquote, and the perpetrator, and then the punchline would have to be the crowd reaction. It'd be like in a hotel lobby or I don't know, some kind of beach or something, where people were close by enough that they could hear it. Hey man, how have you? Oh my God, you got so fat. What happened to your body? You're huge. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were someone else. Wah, wah. Just to see the reaction of the crowd. God, it would be so funny. That kind of stuff, that kind of humor. I don't think that would play well in America anymore. There's a lot of humor that's really, really funny, but just people have gotten so PC. And all you kids who are, I don't know, under a certain age, if you're under 40, you have no idea how funny people used to be. And yeah, humor was a little biting. And I'm not just talking about stand-up, I'm talking about just regular people. And it's another thing is my cousins here, they live in Hawaii. They are not PC at all. And they say things you would, like if you were some PC, SJW, NPC Holly from the States, from the mainland, you'd come here and you'd listen to things they say and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. That's just how they talk. They're just very, very un-PC. I can't even repeat the stuff on YouTube because, YouTube has no sense of humor. Oh, my point was, yeah, in the 80s, there was like a big push for PC-ness. The cocaine mania was kind of dying down. And then the 90s ramped up way, way higher. Just more this like self-esteem generation. Kids in schools, and depending on the school systems, they were doing this thing like, that was when it was in the 90s when I kind of missed it. I guess I was too old or too young for it. They started doing no awards, no first place, no second place. It's just you had a soccer game and like both sides got awards, or they stopped keeping track or something bizarre like that. But kids are playing the game and like they know who wins and who loses, and it matters to them. But it feels like it's just a bunch of like 30 and 40-year-old women who don't know how to, I don't know, have too much free time or something, or haven't been slapped around enough by their husbands. I think if more people got slapped, we would have a politer society. Someone said something like, if we had more duels, we'd have a politer society, and that's definitely true. But I think, in the movies, like in the post-war films, there was a lot of slapping going on. Guys in suits and fedoras were slapping the hell out of their secretaries, slapping them on the ass. I mean, the thing is, people watch this stuff now and they think, oh my God, it's such a misogynist society. People didn't actually do that. That kind of thing was very, very rare because it's a movie, the willing suspension of disbelief. But people don't seem to understand. I don't know, SJWs, they grow up with TV and they watch a movie and they think, oh my God, this is how it was. You realize everything you see on a screen, someone's smoking Pakalolo. I think it's legal here with a medical marijuana card. California, it's legal all the way. Anyway, I think seriously, we would have a better society if a few more people got some slaps. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm at 14 minutes of absolute batshit crazy babbling. That's, I don't know, what is it, December 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. But Mele Kalikimaka. Merry Christmas. And I'm surprised I still have a YouTube channel. Oh, I did see Kelsey and, what's his name? Kelsey and Cecil's show the other night, where these two 16-year-old girls walking by and remind me of it. He was saying something about 16-year-old girls. Oh, he was talking about, that German hippie chick. He was worried about the environment or something. I forget her name, Greta something. He's, Kelsey's, I don't know what he is, 40 or something. He's this big fat drunken guy who's awesome. He is awesome. Love that guy. But he's talking about this 16-year-old girl and says, oh, she just needs to get laid. And Ethan and Cecil are like, whoa, 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 delete, delete, delete. She's 16. But you know, it's I guess it's probably the age of consent over there. I don't know, a bunch of savages. But you know, even if people think they're not PC, if you're in the mainland at this time, even if you think you're not PC, you are way more PC than you would have been 10 or 20 years ago. I am myself, and I am obviously very, very much not PC, but even I say things, you know, in gender neutral terms now, just because, I mean, my God, one of my buddies is dating a tranny, dating a dude wearing a dress. It's like, do I not respect his pronouns? I don't know. Actually, he's a pretty cool dude. Good looking dude too, handsome guy, and three of us are sitting down on the couch. It's like just three dudes hanging out, pretty cool. Just three swinging dicks, right? Shut the fuck up, Yonk. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, or if you had to watch this video all the way through, and you know we're too lazy to get up and turn it off, I feel bad for you, and you're probably unsubscribed. And let me tell you, I don't blame you. I would too. Send me a message. Send me a strongly worded message of hate. You know, get in the comment section and let me know how you feel. Bianca, you just dog shit. I know. But actually being out here on Maui, I really don't care. It's really nice out here. It was 86 degrees this morning. Holy shit. Oh, I thought that was a fish. It's a dude snorkeling. Yeah, I used to come here and do all that kind of shit. All the snorkeling, take the boat rides, all that kind of stuff. And maybe if I was about 30 pounds lighter, I'd get back out there and get snorkeling. Except now I think they'd probably harpoon me. I mean, I'm on the beach now, and I fear somebody rolling me back in the water. Hey, fatty! You make fun of... And that's the thing, is obviously I'm a big fat fuck myself, and I love making fun of fat people. It just... It brings me joy. It brings me joy. Because I'm an evil, cruel person like that. Adventure UFO. Alright, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next episode.